coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. The front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.
Sorry, guys. I didn't hit unmute. Good morning. Good morning. For me, that ad keeps getting cut off. Let me know if that's happening for you. Like, it's only like the last 2 seconds that it cuts off. So if that is absolutely happening, let me know. I want to fix that. Just tagging all my products. There we go. So let's see who's here. AVA was first. Good morning. Tomorrow, we're going to be bringing back Veteran Nation Live, it looks like. TC wants to talk about this new National Defense Authorization Act. So we're going to discuss that. So if you're into the political stuff, be ready for that. We have Yankee Bell, who's here. Good morning. Then we have Paul, who's here. Good to see you, Paul. Heroes Chris is here. Good to see you. TC is here. uh, much to our dismay. Just teasing you, buddy. Oh man, that's funny. Uh, who else? Who else who am I forgetting? I'm looking through. I think that's it for right now. The rest of you aren't talking. You're just shutting the hell up. Oh, Ed Scout is here. Got the Ed. Okay. Yeah, yeah. No sound. I know. I didn't hit the unmute because you guys don't want to hear me clickety clacketing while the song's playing. That's why I mute it. Uh, there's a couple things that I want to talk about here. I do have a video, but I do want to pull up a couple of things first. Because right before the song was ending, I remembered something that I wanted to talk about. Something that is fucking crazy. All right, all right. No, close that. Close that. Okay. Um, so I'll tell you, yesterday was a little bit busy of a day for me. Um, I got a new vehicle, a truck. So that uh, if I've been stressed here, it's because my vehicle was causing me some issues, and it was just things I didn't want to deal with. Um, so I decided to get a new vehicle, and the I when I bought mine, there were things I didn't quite consider that now, like hindsight being 2020, I'm like, okay, I want to go back and fix that. So that's what I did. Um, oh yeah, I do want to do this story too. Uh, but yeah, I dealt with I was dealing with some things that yeah, and I turned down some business opportunities because I like the vehicle I had some pretty good storage space, but just not enough. So I got myself a little truck, and I'll just tell you getting a small truck nowadays is not easy. They all want to do these huge trucks, and I was like, no, I don't need a huge truck. I just need a little one. Back in the day, I used to have this 1985 Chevy S10. It was a little four-cylinder, such a great truck. I loved it. It was a stick shift. You weren't going fast in that one. Like, I was in college, I was not gonna get speeding tickets, because, yeah, it was not going fast. Easy to work on, easy to maintain, but, yeah, the problem with that truck, was uh, it just was so small, but it was a former AT&T truck, and they actually put an extended bed on it. So I had an 8-foot bed on a four-cylinder truck, and all my buddies, whenever they would move, because this was college, so we moved pretty frequently. Whenever we would move, they'd always have their trucks with a 6-foot bed, and they'd be like, "My bed can't fit in my truck. Can I put it in yours?" And I'm like, "Oh, the truck that you make fun of all the time? That you say it's got no power and it's." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, you can move your big stuff in my little truck." And, so, yeah, I was always doing that, and it would sink pretty far low, and, I just had to drive really slow whenever I had that type of weight in it. But it was a great truck, especially in the Ohio winters. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun to have. And I wanted a small truck like that again. Um, so finding one was a little bit hard because they all want to do these big ones. So yeah. Oh, you guys just got a Yukon Denali? I was if I couldn't find a little truck, I was gonna go with a large, not a huge SUV, but a larger SUV. Uh, because what I did have was a crossover. I had a Nissan Kicks, and it was a good car. Don't get me wrong, but no power to that one. I got it because it was sporty and it was easy on gas. Um, which my truck is actually not going to be that bad on gas. I'm giving up a little bit of gas mileage, but it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. But there's things that I want to do that I'm not going to be able to do. Uh, so I got two videos I want to show you guys. the one, you know, I get very frustrated when people bitch about the kids today when you see kids doing the things that we used to do, and then you have people just being absolute Karens. Like, these are little guys, okay? And they're dealing with the things that I used to have to deal with when I was really young. Like, we had neighbors like this. And yeah, it just pisses me off. It's like, what do you want these kids to do? Like, you're gonna bitch about them playing video games and not having social skills. Then when they're out playing basketball, this
All right, let's see. In the court of public opinion, we got Karen next door. She didn't like us playing basketball. She complains about her fence jiggling when my little boys are shooting hoops for the 10 minutes a day they play ball. So then they think they can just roll the tape. Look at her. She thinks she's so good with all her footage. Look at her, just recording everything. Thinks Cub.
you just know she's a miserable person. This is just like, if it wasn't the basketball hoop, it would be something else. Uh Here's the thing, like, that's what fences are for. It's a boundary. Things are gonna bounce off them, especially when there's kids. Like, I would have told this guy to extend the backboard, like, to put more plywood up. That's what I would have done. But she would have bitched about that. You're hanging that on my fence, trying to make your fence look better.
Like might take her side in this. I mean, and then they go and they destroy the whole fence. The fence that was so important 30 minutes ago, they are
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous what they're doing.
now destroying, so these little guys can't play basketball on the 60-year-old fence. I just want to hear, let me know in the comments what you think about this.
Is that
are we in the wrong
voyeurism?
here,
That's
or
funny.
do we think the real problem is on the other side of the fence?
This dude is
Take
such a
little
cuck.
poll. Guy's a little out
I
of
want the
shape. He's
fence down
struggling to
'cause the
take
ball's
fence
gonna
down, but
bounce
he's
off
working
it.
on it, doing his best.
Now you're gonna get the
Little
ball in your yard, and I'm sure you're gonna hate that too.
Oh yeah, there she is. Just got the tape
Just
rolling.
let these kids play basketball. Like, oh, and here's the thing, guys. We have a part two. We have a part two. Like, I hate it when these people let the kids be kids and do kid stuff. Let them build forts. Let them play basketball. So there they took it. And I said, if anyone can help me find this dad, I want to buy these kids a basketball hoop that they can put right here in front of it, not on the fence, right in front of it, so then she can't touch it. But what, like, look at these kids. These are not here. the- These are not like juvenile delinquents or anything. These are young kids who just want to play. Like, I guarantee you, this fence, unless if it's super old, it wasn't getting a ton of damage. It was not. Like, in the fence of in the defense of the other family, they own the fence, and he has no right to put the backboard on the fence. Yeah, I would not have put it on the fence. I would have put plywood. Like, I would have put plywood to protect their fence. But now, oh, I would definitely put something in front of it. I I I mean, I don't look at how old this fence is. Like, this fence is not that, like, this is not a nice fence type of thing. Like, I could understand maybe a little bit if it was a brand new fence. It's an older fence. Look, it's got some wear. Like, this is not, just let the kids have something. But you get these people, God forbid the kids actually, like, play a game in their own yard. I mean, to me, d if you're doing this, and I'll tell you, I've got people in my family like this who would always have problems with their neighbors, like, shit. Good fences make good neighbors. And um when I was living in my last place, I built my son a fort. It was actually a bunker. We built a military bunker out of sandbags because I'm out here in the desert. There's no trees. I couldn't build a tree fort. So I said, okay, we're going to dig. We're going to fill up sandbags. We're going to make a bunker. And I told my neighbor, I was like, he was a retired Marine. I was like, hey, if you hear us over here, we're just digging sandbags. We're making a bunker. He goes, I don't care what you do. You're on your side of the fence. And he goes, anything you do over there is all on you. He goes, if you need my help with anything, let me know. You can tell the Karen beats her husband. Here's the thing. He's probably doing it because he's like, hey, she's not bitching at me. She's not bitching at me or about me. Let the kids play, but don't hang things on the neighbor's property. Had they said that, I probably would have said, okay, I'm going to take it down, but I'm going to put in a pole. I'm going to put in a pole or connect it to this fence right here. Like, that's what I would have said. And here's the thing. If if anyone can help me find where these kids are, oh, I will give them money for a new basketball hoop. If they want a portable one or if they want a pole, yeah. We had underground bunkers in the field, used to play war games. Actually, one of our favorite things. So we lived near in Toledo, Ohio, we lived near Swan Creek for a long time. And we weren't allowed to go down near the creek. Oh, we went to the creek all the time. This was the days where my parents were like, "Get out of the house, come back when the traffic or the street lights come on." We'd go down near the creek and we would dig. We would dig a hole, and that would be it would last for a couple weeks. I'm afraid of snakes. When I was a kid, I was not afraid of snakes. We had garter snakes. We would catch them down there. Um, but yeah, we would go down there and we would dig a hole and just play near the creek. That kept up until my brother. There was two dogs that I don't know what had happened, but there were two dogs, big Dobermans, and the one had gone after and bit my brother. Uh, so that pretty much stopped us. Finally, then we were like, oh yeah, maybe mom and dad shouldn't let us down near the creek. Uh, but yeah, the animal control did get the dog. My brother didn't need to get a rabies shot or anything like that, but it was, scary for, us being so young. And I mean, we were the ages of these kids here, but we would do that. And then when where my grandmother lived, we would go there. There was a whole ravine um, that was right off of the river. Now the ravine wasn't like there was one side of it where there was water always flowing, but the other side was just like a lot of trees, like and we would go in there and some of our friends who lived in the area they had built forts and we would dig holes and stuff in there and just bring our toy guns and play that's good clean fun for kids like it gets them dirty gets them in the dirt and just gets them playing and then use their imagination and where did we go wrong from that? Joan is on her way home. um glad that we could support Glad that we could support Joan. If you guys haven't, and feel free to put the link in again, Joan. Her nephew passed away at 13. Very tragic. And the family does have a GoFundMe up for funeral costs. So if you're so blessed, please help a family in need who is dealing with a very tragic situation. We played in real German World War II bunkers in the woods. That's pretty cool, Heroes Chris. That is pretty cool. The dad was the instigator, sadly. I don't see that. I don't see that. Because the kids are just playing. These are little kids. You can't convince me. I get that the ball's going to bounce off the fence, but you're not going to convince me it's doing any serious damage. Like, none of these kids have power. When I lived by the beach, my dad used to give me a shovel and told me to go to the sand and dig holes. That was fun for me. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It can't be a hole. Was it a hole or a ravine? It can't be a hole or ravine. No, we'd go to the ravine to dig holes. Like the ravine was pretty large. Like I wouldn't call like through the ravine, I wouldn't call like there was a stream. It wasn't always running water. And there was a road that went through the ravine. Um and that yeah, that it was a hardball road too. Um but yeah, the ravine didn't always have water in it. Maybe the sound of the ball bouncing got him doing this. I mean, for me, like to me, this is what you want kids doing. Because if you don't do this, oh, and trust me, we got to the age where we started doing mischief. If you don't have them doing this, they're gonna start doing mischief, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'll tell my son about the mischief that we did, and oh my god, he just laughs. He laughs at us so much. Like when I was home, me and my brother were talking about things that we did. Um, got another video here. This one, another troon, a mentally ill troon. I'll do this just because.
A fucking asshole in the ground. Why the get the fuck out? Pepper spray.
What are you gonna do, boy?
I will pepper spray the fuck out of you.
You're a fucking
Get your
bitch.
stupid fucking ass back.
Shut the fuck up.
Get the go away.
How ladylike, huh? They all want to pretend to be women, but they don't act very ladylike.
Go away.
What's up?
You gonna threaten me with a fucking taser?
Now this is just the highlights, but you guys will see how this starts.
Are you stupid? Get the fuck back. Give a
I
shit.
just gotta have my fucking phone
I
stolen.
don't fucking
All
care.
kinds of shit.
I don't fucking care.
Bitch.
I fucking told you 10 times.
Fuck.
Man, it's creepy, man.
So this is the start. Here he's just standing here on the street. Just standing on a street, minding his business, watching traffic go by. Perfectly legal.
Videotaping me?
What?
Videotaping me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, your balls are sticking out.
You just stop in front of me.
Are you a creep?
No.
Fuck with little kids?
No. Why would you automatically go to that weird shit?
I asked you a question.
And I
because
don't
that's
owe
the
you
first-
answers.
Yeah, you do, because
No,
if you
I
fuck
fucking
with little
don't.
kids, I'll fuck you up
I
right
don't
here.
fuck with little kids.
Troons always go to violence. Like, they're mentally ill. They cannot control their emotions.
I don't give a shit about little kids. Are you a little kid?
I was at one time.
Well, you're not now. You just act like a child. Fuck you.
Bitch,
Go
do
away.
something.
No,
Boy, you're
Touch
a fucking
me.
coward.
I am.
Yeah, you're gonna sit there and videotape me, but you won't do shit. You ain't got a man in your family.
You're fucking creeping around like a
Fuck
weirdo.
you.
But you're a man with your tits.
Come sliding in here like a fucking
Your man
psycho and
tip.
jump out
Maybe
and start
I'm looking
talking
for my
shit.
brother's Jeep, you fucking
Then
punk.
go look for it. Leave me the fuck alone.
You fucking said you look this shit in my face.
You walked up to me.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
You had
you
a
did.
fucking video camera all up on me.
You drove by slowly like a fucking
Like
weirdo.
I was looking for something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know how many other times you were recorded driving down the road?
the fuck are you
That's the
talking about?
thing.
Yeah, I drive down the fucking road.
And
I
there's
go
cameras
places.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's fucking
Do you
cameras
jump out and
everywhere.
act like a
cameras.
psycho with them
Block
too?
cameras.
I can.
Okay. That seems unstable and a big
Does
waste
it?
of time.
Or maybe like I actually fucking tell the truth and I confront shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck am I asked you a fucking question.
I don't
didn't
owe you fucking answers.
No, you don't, because you're a fucking liar and you're hiding
No,
your agenda.
because I
Otherwise,
don't
you'd
owe
be
you
honest.
Weird.
shit because you're fucking nobody to me.
Fuck you, boy.
Fuck you.
bitch.
Eat it, dick.
Fucking put that thing down. Come see me, you punk.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm not going
Always
anywhere.
talking tough
You're
while
the
walking
only one
away.
walking away.
Snitch.
A
You're
snitch,
gonna hold your
huh?
little snitch stick, you
Okay.
bitch. Fuck you.
Shove it up your ass, you fucking
Shut
moron.
the fuck up, you cunt.
Fuck
Mother
you.
sucks cocks in
Fuck
hell. You ain't got
you.
a man in your family if you don't put
Fuck
that
you.
down.
Fuck you.
Bitch.
Fuck you.
You're a fucking coward.
Fuck you. Which one of us is walking away? Is it me or is it you?
You got a fucking snitch stick.
What the fuck? Who
fuck's got a
cares?
snitch stick?
There's cameras all over. Everybody's recording us.
If you're not doing anything wrong, you don't care about the camera.
You fucking idiot. If I put this one down, we're still getting
You're
recorded.
the only one snitching, so that makes it all.
Oh, okay. How fucking dumb are you that you don't realize everybody's got dash cams and shit? Are you fucking stupid? And I don't owe you answers, so fuck off. I don't fucking know you from a fucking asshole in the ground. Get the fuck out. Pepper
What?
spray.
What are you
the
gonna do, boy?
I will pepper spray the fuck out of
Oh,
you.
you're a fucking
Get your
bitch.
stupid fucking ass back.
Shut the fuck up.
Get
you
the
cunt.
fuck
You
back.
gotta just piss me off. I'll grab my shit.
You
right
won't do
now.
fucking shit.
grab my
Get
shit.
the fuck back. Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
Bitch.
And the sad thing is, people are going to defend this dipshit. Like, this is clearly the aggressor.
You're gonna put a helmet on?
Fuck.
It's backwards,
Boy,
dumb
pepper
shit.
spray me, you fucking cunt.
Go mind your business. Fucking go away and mind your business.
Get my shit.
Go away. Go away.
What's up?
You gonna threaten me with a fucking taser? Are you stupid? Get the fuck back. Get the fuck
just had
back.
pepper spray in
Go
my
about,
face, didn't you?
Cause you're fucking coming up at me aggressive, you dummy. You're trying to fucking attack me. Of course I'm gonna
I
self-defend
didn't
myself.
attack you. I'm trying to get you to fight like a man.
Go away.
Fuck you.
I don't want shit to do with you. You're unstable and fucking weird. Go home.
You're fucking weird. Fuck.
Go home.
Who's
Go
videotaping
home.
people?
Go
Fucking
home.
lame.
Go home. Mind your business.
Fuck up.
My business ain't your business. Go away.
You don't want to be in it.
Move along.
I'll beat your bitch ass.
Move
Wearing
along.
A pink tutu and a bow.
Move
Beat
along.
your bitch ass in front of everyone.
Move along. Zip it and move
you are.
along.
Fuck you.
How long are you gonna stand here and make an idiot of yourself?
You're a fucking bitch.
Okay.
Bitch boy.
Okay.
Shit, you ain't got a man in your family.
I don't know what that means.
No, you don't.
I don't know what half the shit you said
You know,
means because you're
punk.
clearly strung out and you don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
I'm pissed off.
So
You have
go
no idea
fucking
where I
cry
just
somewhere
came
else.
from.
I don't give a
I
shit.
just gotta have my fucking phone
I
stolen.
don't fucking
all
care.
kinds of shit.
I don't fucking care.
Bitch.
Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
Fucking punk.
Get the fuck. I'm gonna
Fuck
get
you.
you more. Get the fuck out of here. I fucking told you 10 times.
Fuck.
I fucking told you 10 times. Didn't I?
Fuck you.
I fucking told you.
Shut up, you fuck.
You wanted this. You wanted the aggression. You wanted the confrontation.
Piece of shit.
Fucking come at me with a taser? You out of your fucking mind?
Fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what was that? Northwest Audit? Yeah, Northwest Audits. Who was the originator of that? Uh like how can you just why would you want to be so aggressive? So those were the two videos I had that were just kind of fun reactions I wanted to give. I would never recommend that anyone point a green laser pointers at flock systems. Here's the thing about flock cameras. Like if you get a big enough green laser and point it, it's gonna fry the lens. It will. It'll damage it permanently. But you don't even have to do damage. You realize if you were to put like balloons or a sign or something in front of it, that's not illegal to block its view. It's not illegal. Because they do put them on public right away where you have the ability to go. And if something's just like in front of it like that, I mean, I would say that's very peaceful civil disobedience. That does not break any laws. I just put a sign up, just like every candidate does, you know? So that's the thing about flock cameras. Um, I do want to talk about this story because this one's a big one. A big win for our rights yesterday. This one was huge. I don't think you guys know. This year is going to be 2026 and 2027 are the year for gun rights. New Jersey's ban on assault rifles ruled unconstitutional by court. It was not just assault rifles. Like they struck down everything on this law. A federal appeals court on Friday ruled that New Jersey's assault weapons law barring possession of semi-automatic I'm trying to see. Well, if there's some way I can get that. There, that's a little bit better. Semi-automatic rifles like AR-15s and large capacity magazines containing more than 10 rounds of ammunition is unconstitutional. The ruling by the Philadelphia-based Third Circuit Court of Appeals marked the first time a federal appeals court had ruled that a state assault weapons ban violated the U.S. Constitution's Second Amendment, which guarantees the right to keep and bear arms for self-defense. Now, this was an en banc ruling, okay? So this was not a 3-judge panel. This was en banc. And what was key about this is this was argued in last October. Last September, Trump had 2 nominees to the Third Circuit Court that were both confirmed. 2 very good nominees. And they were in the majority decision. The ruling by the Philadelphia-based Third U.S. Court of Appeals marked the first time federal appeals had ruled that a state's assault weapons ban violated the U.S. Constitution's Second Amendment, which guarantees the right to keep and bear arms for self-defense. Well, assault weapon is not really it's a very not solid definition, which was a problem with this ruling. And so that was the first thing. So it was on this ban was on very shaky grounds to begin with. We just haven't had a court like really rule on them yet. Well, in Chicago and the Ninth Circuit here in California, they both have upheld the bans. But this is the first one, and we now have a circuit split, which there is a ban case, is it the Viramontes? It's going in front of the Supreme Court in this next session, but now we have a circuit split. So the Supreme Court thought it was important enough to take it up. Now it's probably going to enjoin all these. I wish the VA didn't have the ability to take away Second Amendment from veterans. That is getting to be what do I say? Less and less likely. Because what the Supreme Court, and there's another case that they just had, pretty much if you're nonviolent, then you get your Second Amendment back. So someone could petition, even if you've had issues in the past, you could petition and get your rights back. Just probably cost you some money as of right now. New Jersey Attorney General Jennifer Davenport criticized the decision, saying it is unfortunate as it is legally incorrect. Well, here's the problem. We're going to look back on these decisions and say, especially like with the 10-round ban, you're going to say that, okay, the Second Amendment, it is like it says shall not be infringed. But yet you're infringing on it saying, well, 10 rounds is the limit. Well, why is 11 not okay? That's where all of their rationale falls apart. And this is from Yahoo, so of course they're going to just give the lefty side. Yankee Bell, they can take my husband all they want, but leave my pew-pews alone. I agree with you, TC. I agree with you. And that's why we need more challenges. We need more lawsuits, more challenges, because then there'll be processes. Oh, Bestie's here. Thank you for the 10 jewels, baby girl. Thank you, thank you. We like getting money here. Every other federal circuit court to consider this issue has come out of the other way. Davenport wrote in an email. Assault weapons and large capacity magazines play a dangerous role in modern epidemic of mass shootings. No, they don't. No, they do not. There's 300 shootings with a rifle a year. 300. Do you know how many shootings there are a year? 15,000. So to say they play a dangerous role in the modern epidemic, no, they do not. I'm looking to see, they define dozens of weapons or weapon categories as assault weapons, including Colt AR-15, CAR-15 rifles, M1 carbine type, certain kinds of shotguns and firearms with a bump stock, a device to increase the firearm's ability for rapid repeat firing, semi-automatic rifles with a magazine capacity of more than 10 rounds are also banned. Bump stocks, that was already tossed. Would further tighten leash on assault weapons. Davenport said the state is considering our options. Yeah, your option is don't pass these stupid laws that you know the Supreme Court is not going to allow it. On Friday, Republican Assemblyman Brian Bergen, who represents much of Morris County in the 26th district, referred to the U.S. Supreme Court Bruin decision in 2022, which this court leaned heavily on that and said, look, Bruin has really already decided this. But, these lefties, they couldn't take the loss, and they're trying to just keep passing laws that they know are going to get struck down. After Bruin, I warned Trenton that it could not evade a Supreme Court decision by burying lawful gun owners under new restrictions. Today's ruling sends the same message. Second Amendment is a constitutional right, not a suggestion the Attorney General can disregard when he or she dislikes the result. And we're going to get into that. Bergen, who flew in Apache helicopters in combat, said, I have no illusions about weapons. They demand training, responsibility, and respect. Yeah. And in this decision, they overturned a judge who said that these weapons were dangerous and unusual. But again, AR-15s are the most popular rifle in the United States. So they're not unusual. They're not unusual. And that test is dangerous and unusual. It has to meet both legally. If it doesn't meet unusual, then you got to throw it out. Doesn't matter if they're dangerous. And then in the dissent, these judges were saying that these weapons are not used for hunting because they destroy the carcass. Look, I'm here to tell you guys, I don't hunt with an AR-15. I do know people who do. They do it because it's a very small round. I don't hunt with it because it's a small round. If I'm going to go shoot a deer, I'm probably going to use a slug. Probably going to get a rifled barrel for my 12 gauge and use a slug. That's why, because I want it dead quickly. I don't really want to follow a big blood trail. Like it's going to kill the deer faster. Now, if you're the type of person who wants to track a deer through the woods, you can use a 5.56. I know a lot of people do it, but especially in New Jersey, as we've been talking, it has an overpopulation of bear. And you're telling people in New Jersey who are going to be out in the woods with the bear, no, you can't have an AR-15, or you only get 10 rounds. Well, what if those 10 rounds don't stop that bear? There's plenty of reasons for an AR-15, plenty of reasons for a large capacity magazine. 30 rounds is a standard magazine. The military's already said that. That's what the military uses. That's the standard. They just need to stop. So that was a big thing. If I have to shoot anything, it isn't going to be a small round. Small rounds can be like, okay, if a bear were to attack me, I'd probably use a small round because my goal is not to kill the bear; it's to stop the attack. And a bear can survive an AR-15 shot. It can. I wish Minnesota didn't require veterans to go through the classes in range time. You know, I really don't have a lot of problem with classes for like concealed carry, but just to have a weapon, is that what their law is? Just to have a weapon, you have to have a class? I think that's bullshit. And even if it is a veteran, it should be like a special veteran like refresher course. Or here in California, I can take the test for and I think it's bullshit that I have to do it just to buy a gun. But if you take the test and pass, then you don't need the class. Uh, Black bears would drop with a 223 round anywhere but the head. And more deer and bears are killed with 22 caliber in a year than all other rounds. Yeah, so it's not unusual. And it's not unusual for hunters. But that was the case that they were making, is that hunters wouldn't use this. And the Second Amendment is not for hunting. Not at all. It is for personal defense for against other people and the government. That is the reason for the Second Amendment. And I can also make a very good claim that it's also for us to have a well-regulated militia. In fact, it says that a well-regulated militia is important. And guess what? In 1791, the Militia Act of 1791, they called all militia to show up with their weapons, meaning the government was not issuing weapons. You had to bring your personal weapon. So the founding fathers believed that you should have your own arms that they could call on you to bring. And I was going to talk about that anyway, but then there was this that came out, the state of Hawaii. State of Hawaii just got their asses kicked on the vampire rule. Like, it was not good at all. They got their asses handed to them. Now, this is a new decision, and they're a bunch of little bitches. They are whining like little bitches. So this is a case about there was evidence used in a trial that came out later, turned out to be wrong. And that's fine. This decision is what it is, but I got to go down all the way down. I think it's to page. It's like 70. Hold on, let me go down here. And all Hawaii Supreme Court does here is freaking whine. The Second Amendment is only for the government to regulate militia. Get it right. Well, yeah. What's funny is it just says in the Second Amendment, because people are like, oh, only militia can have those. No, it says what it says is a militia being necessary for a free state. Like, it just says, hey, militias are important. And then it says the right to keep and bear arms being a right of the people shall not be infringed. So it doesn't say only militia can have weapons. It's nowhere in the text. All right. It's about down here. Du-du-du-du. Okay, the concurrence seizes on the federal precedent that the Texas courts concurring judge cited. The United States Supreme Court has never held that an unknowing use of false evidence violates due process, that judge wrote. The conclusion also cites Goslip v. Oklahoma as confirming a knowledge requirement, but Goslip addresses a knowing use case. It involved a prosecutor who knew. It did not confront what shakes out when an entire branch of forensic science collapses. The statement is not a boundary. Goslip described the precedent as it stood. It did not shut the door on cases like this one. The concurrence insistence that the prosecution's knowledge concession in Butler counsel's adoption of Stone in this context, like its reliance on Goslip, ultimately depends on the premise of federal constitutional doctrine controls this court's interpretation of Article 1, Section 5. It does not. Now, here we go. We interpret the Hawaii Constitution in its own terms, the spirit of aloha. The United States Supreme Court's construction of the federal due process clause does not define the protection of our state's due process clause. This states reasons independently untethered from the Supreme Court's analysis of the United States Supreme Court Constitution. State versus Wilson. So they're trying to say that, the Supreme Court decided something differently than our Constitution. And it's trying to say that its Constitution is higher. The court that now defines federal due process does not honor the work of 1954. It revives the work of 1857, the work of 1896. The Constitution must be interpreted according to its true intent and meaning when it was adopted. Dred Scott. They're just fucking whining here. The Supreme Court has made its decision, has said, hey, Hawaii Supreme Court, you're wrong. We're the senior court. You have to follow us. And here they're whining. And they're taking things back to slave times, like how you guys want to do with gun rights. Because all the gun rights that, or gun laws that the lefties point to, all come after 1865. Why is that? 1865, they're literally pointing to Jim Crow laws to pass gun legislation. They don't want to go back to 1791, where the Supreme Court has said, no, you got to interpret it via 1791, time of the founding. But no, they want to interpret it in 1865, post 1865, because there were a lot of laws that prevented black people and freed slaves from holding guns. And now they're whining about it. Today's hubris originalists, shut up, use the same method to control modern life. The only people really looking to control people is the left. Just being honest. A justice's personal values and ideals about the very old days suddenly control the lives of present and future generations. Yeah, you just hate that, words have meanings. And that's what the originalists are saying. It's the Constitution, it's a living document, has been roundly rejected. The court overrides what Congress passed. It overrides what the people chose, all to serve its own ends. Welcome to the world of judicial review, Hawaii Supreme Court. What this court has done to constitutional rights, democratic institutions, and the rule of law explains why Hawaii's Constitution takes no instruction from it. Well, we have a supremacy clause, and you got to follow it. Article 1, Section 5 provides versatile and sovereign protection. This court does not anchor Hawaii's due process rights to the federal floor, especially one that keeps sinking. We take no guidance on the meaning of due process from a court that gutted due process protection in Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Org. Guess what? You do. You do. You don't like it, but you are the inferior court. The Supreme Court has ruled. If you don't like it, amend the Constitution. There you go. Sorry. That's the way it is, Hawaii. I'm not telling you to shut up, TC. I'm telling this Hawaii Supreme Court. It is the goal to disarm the public and make us docile and easier to control. Yeah. And all they're doing is whining here. Just whining. You're making us do things that we don't like. Yeah, but guess what? Everybody has to do that. Shut the hell up. The Supreme Court has decided. The Supreme Court has ruled. Stop it. Y'all need to stop it. But I've never seen this. I've never seen this, especially from a state Supreme Court. Like, I've seen judges whine. I've even seen a little bit of it at a appeals court, mainly in dissents. But this is from a majority opinion in a state Supreme Court. Like, Hawaii, y'all are insane. Marbury versus Madison was a bad ruling. It created judicial supremacy and created federal tyranny. We could have that discussion. We can. Whether I can say it was at least rooted in English common law. Now, should it be here? But here's the thing. Anybody can amend the Constitution. You just have to get people on board with it. And there are very popular amendments out there that we could easily get passed. I think there should be a balanced budget amendment. A lot of people support that. But people don't want to do constitutional amendments because they're hard. But if I was to be a terrorist, I would scream aloha snack bar. But yeah, I wanted to highlight that because, like, a court is being just whiners. You lost. You lost. And honestly, before ACB was put on the court, I think you still probably would have lost. Maybe it would have been a 5-4 decision, maybe, but you still would have lost. So nothing has really changed in the last 10 years. You just don't like the way things are going. Tomorrow, we're going at noon Central Time, TC. Is that what we're doing? Not according to Black. In his writings, Marbury created the doctrine out of thin air. I mean, that's the problem with English law. It is. I'm glad I'm not in the UK because their laws are very convoluted. And things have changed over 400 years. Because wasn't that when? No, it's longer than that. When the Magna Carta, that was what? 1457. So almost 600 years. 1230. I'm good with whatever time. I'm available. So we'll figure out what time tomorrow. But look out tomorrow, about 1 Eastern time, 1:30, around there. So we'll have the gang back together. We're getting the band back together. We're on a mission from God. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. We talked about some good stuff. I got to some really good things that I'm glad we did. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.